Look at the state of you. Oh, this is why novice adventurers are warned to stay away. But there's always someone who thinks they're stronger than they really are. You were absolutely torn to pieces. Where's the head? Oh, I hope it's not missing.
Ah! There you are. Ugh, ugh. Oh, barely any of the face is left. Ugh. Oh well. I don't need you to be pretty, so let's get to reanimating. Here's hoping your spirit hasn't moved on. Though, with a traumatic death like this, I don't think that could happen. Are you with me? Are you back in your body? Well, are you back in your head? Your body's over there, and there, and honestly, who knows where the rest is? Well, you can move your jaw, at least. But I'm not hearing any actual words. Oh, what am I saying? You don't have any lungs or vocal cords at the moment. Of course you can't say anything. We'll have to figure that out in a second. The good news is, I've reanimated enough corpses to already know all the questions you want to ask. So, I'll handle a few of them before I get to work. First, yes, you did die. I wasn't there to see it, but it was clearly very violent and very gruesome. I'm a necromancer, and I've reanimated your brain, which, thankfully, hasn't been damaged too much. And yes, necromancy is forbidden in every nation worth living in. I, personally, don't care, and you should be grateful that I don't. I'm going to stitch you back together until you're more or less good as new. Let's see. What do they usually ask next? Oh, right. Yeah, you're not a zombie. Not technically, anyway. Zombies, skeletons, that sort of thing don't have free will or memories. Necromancers make those by taking a tiny fragment of a soul, either theirs or someone else's, and putting it into a corpse. Those things can only follow orders, nothing more. You're different. Your soul was still near your body, unable to pass on to the afterlife due to the trauma that you experienced. I tethered your soul back to your body, so you retain all your memories and personality. That makes you a white. Not like the color. I know that's confusing. It's spelled W-I-G-H-T. White. Or maybe it's wheat. White? I really don't know. Next would be, oh, this is annoying. Let me see if I can get you to talk, okay? I think I have a spare set of lungs somewhere. That's a heart. That's a brain. Don't know what that belonged to. What the hell is that? Aha! Yep, no, here it is. This will do for now. This will be a temporary fix until I can repair your body enough for use. Unless, I think your real lungs are actually gone, so, these can stay. You still don't have vocal cords, but, at least you can whisper. There! How's that? Good. Whatever did this to you didn't rip out your tongue, at least. So, what's your name? Bit generic. We can probably do better. I'll call you Gaff. Like a mistake. Because you definitely made a mistake coming here. Yeah, you're right. I'm not doing this out of charity, Gaff. You see, necromancers need minions. And that's exactly what you're gonna be. I know, delightful. You should be... almost swore. You should be ecstatic. It's true. You still have your free will. So I can't force you to obey me. That's why most necromancers settle for zombies. But I need some minions who can think for themselves and give orders to my lesser minions. That's you. Hooray. Okay, let's see if I can convince you. Well, for starters, you should obey me because your only other choice is death. Your soul is strapped to your body, but by my power alone, and I can release your soul at any time. Aside from that, I have big plans. You get to be part of something important by serving me, blah, 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 blah. We can discuss my grand scheme later, and if you have a problem with it, I'll just release your soul right now, okay? And you go back to being dead, and it's a whole hassle, and yeah, that's what I figured. I'm gonna start sewing your body back together. Do you want to watch, or should I, like, turn your head the other way? Because, like, it's on the table. It's funny. Brave one, huh? Oh, that's good. As you can imagine, undead people who are squeamish tend to be, well, miserable. Okay, let's take stock of what we have. The torso is in pretty bad shape, but it's not hopeless. It's not hopeless. You don't really need most of your internal organs anyway, now that you're undead. You're definitely going to be needing a lot of stitches there, though. Whatever did that to you. Whew! Sheesh. They did you bad. Let me just say it, like, honestly. God. As for limbs, one leg is mostly attached. The other one is, right there. Well, it's just bones now, pretty much. Still usable to an undead, but you'll be walking with a limp. You're like a pirate, you know? Yar! No? Okay, no, that wasn't funny, you're right. I found your right arm near the entrance, which is what drew me here in the first place. Lots of bite marks, but otherwise, pretty okay. How about the left? Oh, yep, no, here it is. Well, the upper arm, anyway. I don't see the rest anywhere. I sure hope you're not a lefty. Well then, let's get stitching. I'm stitching you, do 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 do. Hopefully you stay alive. Do 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 do. You know, this hole in front of your torso is actually pretty convenient, so I'm gonna leave it for now. I have a few things to stick in your body cavity in a minute. The throat is... Oh man. Oh, if I tried to sew you all back together, it'd be more thread than flesh. Yeah, we'll have to go artificial. Which is, probably for the best, actually. Beheading is one of the easiest ways to deal with an undead. If I make the whole neck out of something sturdier, that should make you much tougher. Tougher. Sorry, I said that with a TH. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Tougher. With an F. But it's actually spelled TH. So while I'm working on you, who exactly are you, Gaff? I mean, I assume you're an adventurer of some kind. Really? The Gertrude of Adonna is your mother. That is quite a claim to fame. Whew. So what's the kid of a famous warrior doing dead in a mid-level monster dungeon? Well, I guess there's a lot of pressure on someone of your pedigree to make a name for themselves. I guess I can see why you jumped into the deep end. The name Gaff is still fitting, though, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, you are a mistake. Sorry, excuse me. Okay. Torso's still in one piece. And now... I am so sorry you had to hear that. Listen, I know I'm putting you all back together. The least you can do is forget that I just had a voice crack. I am so sorry. From the top. Okay. The torso is all in one piece. And now... No, the head goes on last. You can't feel pain anymore. But new undead, still tend to shy away from needles in the flesh out of habit. You won't hold still if I reattach your head now. Limbs are next. This will be way easier than the torso. Thank goodness. As for your left arm, I can get you a whole bunch of neat prosthetics. I don't have them with me, but there are some fun ones back at my place. Honestly, you should see them. Oh, you know. Aside from just a normal hand, there's a classic hook, a sword, and a hammer. I think I might have some other ones too. So practically, think of something weird. You thought of something weird? I can probably stick that on your arm. Honestly. You want to make toast on the go? Pretty cool. Oh, thank you. I've had a lot of practice sewing bodies together, so your compliment is that it's noted. Sorry, I'm a weird person. You want to know the funny thing, though? Before I was a necromancer, I was a tailor. Yeah! It's part of why I bother with corpses like yours that are really in bad shape. It's a lot of work, but most corpses aren't enough to reanimate without repair. So this makes it a lot easier to find the ones I need. Most of the necromancers have to either have a few good minions or a bunch of fairly functional ones. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's way more of us than you'd expect. Just because something's taboo doesn't mean that people won't do it. Some of us necromancers do it because it's taboo. Those are the really edgy ones. They call themselves, you know, Lord of Death or the Undying. No, I'm more pragmatic. I'm in the necromancy business because there's something I want to do. Something I want to do. Okay! Limbs are all good. Or as, you know, good as they're gonna get, anyway. Just one more thing to do. I figured out a few artificial organs that help undead function better. That's where this big ol' hole in your chest is gonna come in handy. First of all, you're gonna have this bile sac. It works a bit like your liver and kidneys, but specialized for the undead. It's gonna slowly replace your blood with bile. Of course, most of your blood is already gone. Anyway, the bile keeps you from getting stiff. You ever heard of rigor mortis? You know? Post-death stiffness? Real pain in the ass. That'll fix that. All my minions have a bile sac. Sorry, I didn't have a voice crack. All my minions have a bile sac. But only my whites, or wheats, we still don't know how to pronounce that, get this special occult organ. It's enchanted with some of my magic. You'll be able to control my minions more easily, thanks to this. Though don't get any bright ideas because you will not be able to turn them against me. Don't even think about it. I thought about it first. You lose. Good day, sir. There. I'm going to unattach your lungs for just a second so I can put them in here. And finally, the head. The part you've been waiting for. You'll get control of the body before I finish, so try to hold still even after you start to feel your body. And done. So, how do you feel? Yeah, it's not the same as being alive, but it's better than being dead, right? Good. Now follow me. We're going home. I have a lot of big plans for you, Gaff. You're really gonna be a part of something incredible.